I'm Nintendo.
And I'm Sega.
This is Console Wars!
Ja, tjena ni, välkommen tillbaks igen. Ja, nu... Förlåt för det där.
So, what do you want to do tonight?
Så jag satte en annan text. Den kanske står lite grann rätt.
What? We've never tried that. Did you mean do an episode of Console Wars with the game Animaniacs?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Animaniacs was an animated comedy television series of the 90s. It was the second collaboration between Warner Brothers Animation and movie director Steven Spielberg. The first series being Tiny Toons. Animaniacs was a mix of old-fashioned wit, slapstick, pop culture references, and cartoon violence. Played like a variety show, and was made up of short skits featuring a large cast
Och vid nivå jag faktiskt tycker om det som är faktiskt...
a number of comedic educational segments, often musical form. The humor of Animaniacs was aimed not only at kids, but at adults as well.
After all was said and done, there were 99 episodes, a movie, a spin-off series, comics, CDs, and, of course, video games. Games were released on PC, Game Boy, PlayStation, GameCube, and the Nintendo DS.
Det är ju såhär till
The
PS2.
games we're looking at today are ones released on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Even though both games were developed by Konami, they are very different games. So which one's better?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Så vi ser då.
Sega's graphics look just like the cartoon. The 2D sprites look like the cartoon characters. And there's not just the main characters here, but popular side characters as well. Levels look great. Each one of them conveys a different genre of film. There's even a bit of 3D going on in the background. Talk about good character animations. Look how fluid the characters are when they're in action. Even when they're standing still, they look awesome.
Yeah, that's real cute. I think it's time for a good idea, bad idea.
Say what?
What?
Good idea.
Huh?
Saying Sega Genesis has better graphics than crackers. Bad idea. Saying Sega Genesis has better graphics than Super Nintendo. Because you will be beaten by royalty.
What
was that?
I thought it was quite clear, but I guess I'll have to explain it to this guy in detail. Super Nintendo's got the graphics that'll make you say, "Hello, nurse." As you can see, Super Nintendo looks like the cartoon as well. I also have popular side characters who look great. And you like levels from different films, then this is your lucky day. Not only are the levels hilarious spoofs of famous films, there's even characters from these various films. Do I even need to go into how smooth the character animation is on this game?
I don't know, I still think the graphics are better on my game.
Are you kidding me? Alright, fine, let's look at your game. Well, I'm gonna need these.
What?
Oh, what's on your face?
These are just my ridiculously huge glasses. I need them to look at your ridiculously small characters.
What?
Once again, Sega turns people into squinters by making tiny characters. Look how small they are compared to Super Nintendo. My characters are also more colorful. Not only is Super Nintendo bigger and brighter, but it also moves in 3D, while Sega is stuck in 2D.
There's only one word to describe that 3D.
Excelente?
No, not that word. It was bad. Bad would be the word I would use. Look how annoying your 3D can be. Jump start gamble, because you never know if you're going to land on a platform or if you're going to die. And some images are just confusing. I mean, what's going on here? The Sega may be 2D, but it's 2D done right.
Don't act all high and mighty. Save 2D does not grant you any bragging rights. Regardless of the faults with the 3D, there is no doubt that my game still looks a lot better. It looks more like the cartoon. Best graphics go to Super Nintendo.
Ja, grafiken är okej i alla fall för mig.
Super Nintendo didn't stop at graphics. The presentation is really cool. Look at these cutscenes. Tell me they don't look exactly like the cartoon. I've got cutscenes for the intro and the ending. What? No, wait, I'm sorry. Make that 2 endings. Also, these aren't just pictures you're looking at. The cutscenes are animated.
Why, that's just child's play compared to Sega. So you like cutscenes, do ya? Well, that's good. Sega's got 'em up the wazoo. You got a cutscene before you start the game, and then you have your intro. Of course, an ending. And animations, we got 'em too.
I don't see how that's any better.
Well, let me show you. Sega also has a cutscene before every level. Super Nintendo doesn't. In addition, Sega also has these title cards for each level, which parody famous movies. Super Nintendo just uses the same animation with the name of the stage on top. Boring. I mean, look at these Sega stages. Friday the 13th.
Det står inte Friday the
Indiana
13th.
Jones.
Det står inte det heller.
Star Wars.
Det står Space Wars.
Don't say that.
Vad är det? Vad då?
Wow, what just happened? I don't know, but my money's all gone.
Ah!
With an abundance of hilarious
What
cutscenes
the-
and title cards, presentation goes to Sega.
Var det på Disney var sådär jävla sådär konstigt fort? Ah, roligt.
Well, Sega has music from the show. The tunes from the show sound pretty good.
Damn.
The original tunes sound good too. Sometimes the TV themes are even mixed with the original music. Sounds like a winner to me.
Gee, wow. It looks like it's time for another good idea, bad idea.
Igen?
Good idea. Saying Sega Genesis has better sound than foaming hand soap.
What the hell?
Bad idea. Saying Sega Genesis has better sound than Super Nintendo. Because TSA officers will cavity search you.
Oh, herregud. Oh!
Where do you find these?
Grandpa's attic.
Huh?
Don't look in the box in the back corner. Hey, while I got you here, let's listen to Super Nintendo's music. Super Nintendo also has music from the show. And listen to these original songs. They really capture the zaniness of the characters. Unlike Sega. Yep. Some of the songs in a game are even parodies of famous movie scores. And talk about solid sound effects. They're exciting and dynamic. Unlike Sega's. Good old Sega and their fart sound effects. This one was easy. Best sound goes to Super Nintendo.
Oh shit.
Well, here comes the straw that breaks your camel's back.
Huh?
Super Nintendo plays like a 3D platformer. You can play as either Yakko, Wacko, or Dot, who all play the same. Your method of attack is jumping on enemies or throwing objects. You can't just rush through the game, however. You have to be cautious, because you die in one hit. If you die, you lose a character. Characters act as your lives. If you lose all 3 characters, then the game is over. Unless you've earned continue. There's also a slot machine at the bottom. It automatically spins if you get enough coins. It can grant you continues, invincibility, or bring back lost characters. You can also get characters back by climbing up the water tower, which you can access at any time. There's also plenty of variety with different vehicles and gameplay mechanics. It's quite a complex game.
That was such a long explanation. Makes my head hurt. Let's look at Sega's gameplay. This game plays like a 2D platform with bits of puzzle elements added. You can play as Yakko, Wacko, or Dot, but they all play differently. Yakko has a paddle, which hurts certain enemies, and he can move boxes. Wacko has a hammer, which hurts other enemies, and he hits switches. And Dot has cute powers over people and animals. You constantly have to switch between the three characters in order to progress through all the puzzles in the different levels. Oh, by the way, in this game, you don't die in one hit, because you have a life bar. You also have lives and continues to reduce the frustration level. It takes a bit of brains to get through this game.
Brains? That sounds like school. I think it's time for a good...
Oh, now it's my turn. Let's see how you like good idea, bad idea. Good idea, having a life bar in the game. Bad idea, dying in one hit. Good idea, having different moves for the different characters. Bad idea, having all characters play the same. Good idea, having continues and being able to get one-ups. Bad idea, getting your continues from a random slot machine. So how'd you like that?
You want to go to war? Let's go to war! Good idea. Using a continue and starting from a checkpoint. Bad idea. Using a continue and starting all the way at the beginning of a level. Forcing you to repeat those tedious puzzles over and over again. Good idea. Having a tight jumping mechanism. Landing right where you want. Bad idea. Having one of the worst jumping mechanics ever. Jumping is the cause of deaths in your game 9 out of 10 times. Wasn't jumping perfected in Super Mario Brothers? Good idea. Having 2 endings to ensure multiple playthroughs. Bad idea. Having one ending, ensuring no one plays your crappy game again. Good idea. Having a dash button. Bad idea. Walking through levels slower than an 80-year-old on a walker. Good idea. Incorporating gameplay variety. Bad idea. Having the same repetitive gameplay the whole time. Good idea. Having the game based on Animaniacs be fast-paced and crazy, like the cartoon. Bad idea. Having an Animaniacs game be slow and tedious. Good idea. Playing the Super Nintendo game. Bad idea. Playing the Sega game.
Yeah, I still think my game's better.
What? Are you kidding me? The Sega game is clever for its use of different characters and puzzles, but one good mechanic doesn't make up for a bunch of bad ones. Best gameplay goes to Super Nintendo. After taking in the good and the bad, Animaniacs for the Super Nintendo is a better game. The graphics on Super Nintendo are bigger and more colorful, just like the cartoon. The sound is better too, with more lively tunes and parodies of famous scores. The presentation may not be as involved as Sega's, but it more than makes up for it with the gameplay. It doesn't have puzzle elements and may have faults, but it's still more of an enjoyable game. It captures the essence of the show better, with its gameplay variety, and doesn't have as many faults as the Sega game. Both games are fun, but one is better. Best Animaniacs.
Så vi ses nästa gång med Earthworm Jim. Så, ciao!